Hello friends, welcome back to Invest with ARA. The stock being taken today is RUPA Company Limited. The Excel spreadsheet in front of you is an Excel program wherein we put financial data of a particular company and arrive at a signal onto whether to invest in that particular company or not at this point of time. The fundamental data are taken from an app known as the Stock Edge app. Now let's go to RUPA Company Limited. The last traded price of RUPA Company Limited was 313.75 rupees on 9th of November 2018. Now let's go to Fundamental tab and understand about the sector, industry and the company. The sector is textile. Industry is textile. Let's understand about the company. RUPA is #1 knitwear brand in India, covering the entire range of knitted garments from innerwear to casual wear. The company has evolved to become the front runner in India and a leading player in global markets with far-reaching footprints and millions of satisfied customers. The business area of the company is RUPA is one of the largest branded innerwear company in India, catering to large addressable market. The products include innerwear, activewear, thermal wear for men, women and kids. The brands of the company includes RUPA Frontline, Euro Fashion Inners, Bum Chums, John, Torrido Premium Thermals, RUPA Thermocot, Softline Leggings, Softline, Macroman and RUPA Footline. So this was about the company. Now let's go to financial indicator. We'll be using this value onto our Excel program. The first is market cap, which is 2495.08 crores. Earning per share is 10.84. Price to earning ratio is 28.94. Industry P by E is not rated. Book value per share is 62.77. Price to book value is 5. Dividend yield is 0.96. Face value is 1. And number of shares subscribed is 7.95 crores. Now let's come to return ratio. For that, click on ratios tab. We could see the return ratio. The first is return on equity, which is 18.37. Return on capital employed is 24.97. And return on asset is 10.68. So overall return ratio has given us a signal to buy this stock at this point of time. Now coming on to efficiency ratio. The first is EBITDA margin, which is 12.82. EBIT margin is 11.54. PAT margin is 7. Earning per share is 10.84. This is a trailing EPS. Asset turnover ratio is 1.53. Days of receivables is 83.28. Days of payables is 49.83. Days of inventory is 92.84. So overall efficiency ratio has also given us a signal to buy this stock at this point of time. Now coming on to growth ratio. The first is net sales growth, which is 5.85. EBITDA growth is 11.63. Net profit growth is 19.29. EPS growth is 19.29. So overall growth ratio has also given us a signal to buy this stock at this point of time. Now coming on to solvency ratio, the most important ratio in shortlisting any of the stock. The first is total debt to equity ratio, which is 0.23. When we click on 0.23, we get to know that the total debt on the company is 115.56 crores and it is decreasing year to year, whereas the net worth of the company is increasing year to year and is 499.21 crores. Interest coverage ratio is 17.54. Now when we click on 17.54, we get to know that the earnings before income tax is 142.13 crores, whereas the interest that the company is paying is 8.10 crores. The interest payment has been decreasing year to year. The current ratio of the company is 1.86. So overall solvency ratio has not given us a signal to buy this stock at this point of time. Now coming on to cash flow ratio. The first is cash flow per share, which is 1.89. Free cash flow per share is negative 1.49. Overall cash flow ratio has also given us a signal to buy this stock at this point of time. Now coming on to valuation ratio. The first is price to earning ratio, which is 34.36. Price to book ratio is 5.93. Price to cash flow ratio is 197.28. EV to EBITDA ratio is 19.44. Market cap to sales ratio is 2.56. So overall valuation ratio has not given us a signal to buy this stock at this point of time. Now the program in its entirety has given us a signal to invest in this company at this point of time. Hope you might have liked this video. If you have liked this video, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you.